Hello, WISER Nation. Good morning to you. Good morning to you all. How are you doing today? I'm happy to be here. Hope you are happy also. And please, on the comment section, kindly type where you're hearing us from. And you're hearing us from, kindly type it. Maybe you are from Ghana, you are from Europe, from Australia, Austin, Nigeria, Ghana, anywhere you are listening from. Please kindly type it in the comment section. We are happy to see you. We're happy to see you on another this wonderful month of May. The next edition, this is our next edition of the book review Atomic Habits. Yes, by James Clear. We are doing a book review today, and I'm happy to see you all here. And let's see. Yes. Good morning. Good morning, WISER Nation. MC Love Diamond. Thank you, Globe. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. And we're going to talk according to our book review. Yes, I'm seeing you, Shola from Lagos. Wow, wow, F Diamond, you're connecting from Lagos. Wow, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow, that's very lovely. That's very lovely. We are going to talk about our book review that we reviewed this year, 2025. Atomic Habit by James Clear. And what James Clear is trying to make us understand by the book Atomic Habit is just to tell us there are some behavior, there are some habits that have turned to behavior that we constantly repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat. That has turned part of us that actually occur automatically. Those are the things. Oh, nice, that's wonderful. And those habits are those things that we need to work on. Those habits that we need to work on. And whatever you are hearing us from, kindly put it in the comment section. I want to see it. I want to see it. I'm happy that you are here. It's last year. I think I'm happy that you are here this month, May, to joining us live. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. And I'm not going to do this all alone. I'm not going to do this all alone. Today, you are going to learn. You are going to relearn. You are going to learn more things. Kindly share this this video link. Kindly share this link to your friend and family anywhere in the world. Then kindly connect to them. Those that you want them to grow their productivity, their life, their lifestyle. Their they want them to get better at what they do. Kindly share to them, your friends, your family, your colleague. Kindly connect them. Kindly communicate to them that we are live now. We are live now. Yes, we are live. Kindly join. Kindly join us. Kindly join us. Kindly join us. Kindly join us. And we are happy that you are able to make it this hour. We are happy. We are happy. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm not going to be coordinating this. I'm not going to be the only facilitator for this book review. I'm not the only one here. I'm not the only one here. I'm here with an intelligent and a diligent financial coach, financial coach and guru, Miss Adora. My name is Abiodun Ekundayo. I'm here to work in hand with Miss Adaora. Kindly introduce yourself.
Good morning, WISER Nation. Good morning, Wiserians. I am the one and only Adora Echendu signing up live. It's good to be here. I'm happy to see you. Thank you, Abiodun, for the wonderful introduction. Thank you.
You're welcome. We are going to be talking about there last month we do some review on atomic habits, and we are talking about the first law. We talk about 4 laws of behavioral change. What are the first law of behavioral change? For those that have joined us earlier, can you actually give us the state? Kindly put in the comment section first laws of behavioral changes that you know. Kindly put in the comment section. I wanted to see it. 4 laws of behavioral changes that you actually know, that you have heard about, even if you have not gone through the book, that maybe through the previous videos that you have watched, you are able to pick out, kindly give us. I wanted to know, maybe you are actually understanding what you have been putting in front, so you have been hearing from us since. I wanted to hear you. I wanted to see your comment section. The 4 laws of behavioral changes. Kindly type it there. I wanted to hear it because if I say I should give you hints, it's a kind of like I'm already answering what I'm asking. So kindly put it there. 4 laws of behavioral changes that you know that James Clear actually made clearance about in the atomic habits. And let me explain atomic habit. Are the small habit that we constantly work on, that we constantly do, that is adding to us about that is we are adding to ourselves, but it's now turning to a strong behavior that we are characterizing. Those are the things that atomic habit those are the things that James Clear is trying to make us understand. And before we dive into it, I'm not seeing your comments. I'm not seeing your comment. Kindly type it there. The 4 laws of behavioral changes. Those are the things those cookie points that you know already. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Metnik. Thank you so much, sir. From the book, the 4 laws are: number one, make it obvious. Wow, that's wonderful. Number two, make it attractive. Number three, make it easy. And number four, make it satisfying. A clap for you, Mr. Mechanic. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Last week we consider make it obvious. That means you need to you need to plan, your focus on increasing the awareness and clarity that you need to clear the cure to trigger. That means planning what you are aiming at, planning what you are targeting. Make sure that your environment is showing the habit you wanted to be portraying, the habit you wanted to lead on, the habit you like. You have a clue about it, what you want to do. You wanted to I had this morning I wake up very early. I need to come and present. So I do the next needful. I wake up earlier, dress and prepare. If I did not, I just took as I don't have idea of what I want to do. It's not this time I'm just waking up. It's like you not planning yourself well. There are some habits you need to actually put in you, positive habit that is going to help you to be at the better stage. I would like my co-facilitator, Miss Adaora, to actually talk more about make it obvious.
Okay, thank you so much, Abiodun, once again. Good morning, WISER Nation. Okay,
Mm.
so this morning we shall be having a recap of the first law, which is make it obvious. That speaks to cues. Cues. Making it obvious has to do with us as individuals, certain systems and structures available to make it easy for us to, embody certain habits. Remember that in our previous settings, we have spoken that habits are regular tendencies and practices that is especially hard to give up. So, how then do you ensure that your habits are the ones that you love? For instance, I'd like to, okay, I'm a size 6 that has a size 8 rather with FUPA. FUPA means fat in the upper public area, meaning that I'm pretty slim. However, my stomach is growing big, you know. And I saw that in my life, and I'm like, oh, no, 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 this cannot be. What I did was first, I went back to figure out what I had done that was the challenge. So I noticed I was sitting for too long. I was eating much fatty things. So to help myself and make it a habit to stay healthy and ensure that my stomach is as a flat iron, I did make it obvious. What did I do? I created systems and structures. So 6 a.m. every morning, I have my tea. So I have an alarm that rings at 6 to say Adora tea. I have um I have a to-do list. I have a to-do list too that helps me. So it has to do with creating systems and structures, making it obvious. So sticky notes, alarm clocks, to-do list, making it very obvious everywhere I go. I have my tea on my table, on my study table. I have my lemon on my study table. What it does for me is to trigger my attention to the fact that, young girl, you're gonna drink some tea and your stomach's gonna be flat. So basically, that's a summary of what making it obvious is. So this can translate to every area of our life, particularly where we see areas that we need to work on such that we are better versions of ourselves. Thank you so much, Abiodun.
You actually blew my mind. There are some key points that you need to put in place, like habit tracking. You need to know habit that are stalking you, and environmental changes. What you need to change around you that will help your growth. Anything that will help you to be better, things that will help you, that like now you have a vision board where you tap things you wanted to achieve at the actual time, put it there, and okay, I wanted to wash my plate. Okay, I want to wash plate, then you stick it to your paper. I have a sticky note too, then I put it there, I put it on the board, vision boards, that anytime I wake up, that's the first thing my eye is gonna go to. So I'm going to know that I have something I need to do at the actual time. Those things. If you're learning, kindly type there MX, makes sense. If you're learning, I'm learning, kindly type it there. I want to see your comment. I want to see your comment now. I want to see your comment that you are learning, you are getting what you're actually expressing, I actually saying. I kindly type it on the comment section. I want to know maybe you are getting what we are trying to explain to you. Kindly type it there. I'm expecting your response. I'm expecting your response. Today we are going to be considering make it attractive. Make it attractive. How can you make your habits look more attractive, especially when you don't feel like doing it? Doesn't look appealing. So like me, like me, sometimes I don't feel like reading, and I love listening to music, especially solving those hard mathematics. I did engineering. I'm an electrical engineer by profession also. So I will sit down as I'm writing those hard formulas. I stick it down. I will now put music, like I can listen to all those calm songs like Asha. I can listen to those songs. As I'm listening to it, I'll be writing out the formulas, and use the formula to solve problems, and also use the problem that I'm able to solve. I'm using it again to compare to the way the formula is. I'm able to know how the formula is derived, so that in case if maybe the lecturer manipulate the question, I be rearrange the question, I can know how to place it to where I want it to be, or able to understand it better without looking side by side in the exam hall. Those are the things you need to put in place. You need to make your habit look more attractive. What you love doing. Ehen, can you please, if you have a dictionary, can you open your dictionary and give me the meaning of temptational bundle? I wanted to really understand it. For temptational bundle, kindly check your dictionary. Please kindly do that right now. Miss Met, I'm still love diamond. Can you give us the meaning? Can you tell us the meaning of temptational bundling? Temptational bundling. Can you give us the full meaning of temptational bundling, so that we all can learn together? Please can you put that in the comment section? I want to know. And we need to learn from one another so that we understand what you are trying to explain here. Can you give us the definition of temptational bundle? And Mr. Dara, can you come live so that you can give us your own understanding about making it attractive?
Okay, thank you. So making it attractive, very important for habits to last. it has to be appealing, it has to be found interesting, and there is a hack to make sure that habits are sustainable, particularly the good ones that we want to embody. And that speaks to making it attractive. Making it attractive. So, for a habit to be attractive, there's this guy called dopamine that is a hormone, and it's the feel good hormone. That hormone is responsible for getting you all interested in wanting to do different things and different things. And this is what and how you can make habits attractive. You mentioned temptation bundling. Now, this has to do with having to pair what you need to do with what you want to do. Take, for instance, I made mention that I have fat in my upper public area, like I have fat, excess fat or extra fat in my stomach area. And I went and I studied, I went to see a doctor and all. And it was advised that, oh, Adora, do not eat late at night, take more works and take more walks. What else was I? Take tea as well. So, but that tea was like the most difficult for me to take. Why? Because I had already grown fond of taking sweet things. So my first attempt, I tried ginger tea with lemon and chia seed. Chia seed did not have any taste per se, so it wasn't a problem. And I had slices of lemon in my tea. My first attempt at that, I almost puked because I'm like, what's that? Now, fat I get, I don't care anybody. Until I got into more studies and I saw that I could add honey to it. My darlings, you will not believe what 2 drops of honey or 2 tablespoons of honey would do for me. So this was me now adding the sweet to what I needed to do. And ever since it has been a habit for me. It has been a given. And that's how temptation bundling works, right? It also works with children. I'm sure that many of us that have children, you will realize that when children probably get to school, 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds, the way they are taught is different from the way a 4-year-old or a 5-year-old or an 8-year-old is taught. We've learned that psychologists have taught us that children are moved by sound. So any sound that is pleasant to the ears, children love it. So what do educationists do? Educationists then teach in a more pleasant way. So a child comes to school and we want to let a 2-year-old or a 3-year-old understand the alphabet. It starts with letter A sound A, letter B sound B, letter C sound K, letter D sound D. And all of those things. And because, so this is a child wants to hear pleasant music. A child also needs to learn. And this is where temptation bundling comes in. Another example would be to peer reading. I'm speaking for myself. One of the things I've also done is to peer reading a book with watching a movie or seeing an episode of a series. So I like watching movies. It's something that gives me joy, just seeing a good storyline and see what next is going to happen. However, I've also learned that reading would sharpen my mind. And to do that successfully, well, I then came up with this idea to watch an episode of a series, then read a book and watch another episode. So it feels like a sandwich. So temptation bundling would appear to be like a sandwich. So members of the audience, my dear WISER Nation, can you write down or give me, have you ever bundled a habit before? What works for you? Can you put it in the comment section? Another example of temptation bundling would also refer to me listening to music while I am working out. So to me, I'm a music person. I love music, and music makes a lot of sense to me. So having to walk, remember that I mentioned that I have to take at least 6,000 steps in a day to stay healthy. It's a habit I'm building. So I do not just wake up and just start taking those steps. I have music on. And with music on, I'm able to walk the miles, and get my body in kinetic motion because the habit is to stay healthy, not just healthy and wealthy. So that's what works for me. Over to you, Abiodun.
Okay. Thank you so much. Those examples were really awesome. And temptational bond will actually talk about pairing your habits with something you find attractive, something you enjoy doing. As she mentioned, listening to music while she's juggling our hand, watch movie while reading. Yes, those are examples of temptational bonding. That's like you doing two things at a time, but you pick the one that you enjoy most with the one you don't enjoy at all. Me, I don't like going to the gym, but I love listening to music. I love watching movies. So what I do then is that for me to enjoy going to the gym, after registering with the gym instructor, then I make sure my phone is with me. I connect my phone to my Bluetooth. As I'm carrying the heavy weight, I'm also listening to I'm also listening and watching the movie. So I'm achieving two things at a time, watching movies that I enjoy most and also exercising my body, getting myself fitted. So those things are temptational boundaries. What are the temptational boundaries you're actually working on, bundling that you're actually working on right now? Kindly state it in the comment section. I wanted to see it. What are the temptational boundaries you are also trying on your own side? Let me see it in the comment section. And also to make your habit make more you to make your habit more attractive. Secondly, you need to understand your past power of association, people that you surround yourself with, people you surround yourself with. Naturally, as human being, you don't actually have your own personal habit. We create habits from our surroundings. You create your habit from people that are around you, your peers, your friend, your colleague, your parent, your people that surround you, people you see as your relatives. You create habit from them. Maybe there is something they normally do that you feel like maybe that's normal thing. You copy from them. You see friends gathering up, and like me in my family, we there is we are CSC members. There are things we do there that that bring closeness. That when they are doing this, it's like a ceremony. You come to my house today to come and celebrate with me. I will share to you my testimonies, my experience, my difficulties, my challenges. So you that are my friends, you tell me how I'm going to go through, how I'm going to learn through the solution, the problem. Maybe sometimes, maybe I don't have money to pay the house rent for this year, maybe because I lose my job. And immediately I informed them, they were like, okay, what we can do for you is to get you a job and also give you maybe some percentage of money because we normally do some savings in the group. So all those money they will gather it together and give it to me to go and solve my problem and also get me a job that will be helping me out in some little supports that I might need in the nearest future. Those are the things that pairing actually help you. Those habits that you get from them will actually help you to be the real person you want to be. And also the one you get from those ones are your closest people that are closer to you. And there is one that from many, the one you get from your tribe, maybe you are Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo, people that are your tribe. Even if you are the only one person among them that know what is right, you cannot correct them. Just like two Hausa people are fighting and you are not an Hausa man, you can't come in between. They will cut you off. They will silence you that you don't know what you're saying, or probably thinking you wanted to harm them. They can. So those things are things you need to put in place. There are some tribes you don't need to put yourself through. Your tribes will actually help you with their information, their cultural way of doing things, but you cannot put in what you don't have an idea about. Even if you know the truth to be truth, you can't correct it. Those ones are your tribes. And your powerful. They are our leaders, our people that love appraiser, the chairman, the oga at the top. Those are the people that you would like to be like. The people at the top that people might call my oga at the top. The senior men that anywhere they enter, the respect must come. Respect in regard of who they are. Respect must be number one thing people will give to them. They receive appraisal. When you see them, you feel like, oh, wow, I want to be like this person. I want this person to be my role model. Those things they are going to be putting in place are the habits that surrounds you. Those are habits. The one that you desire, you pick them. The one that you don't desire, you pick them. But there are some habits, even you don't desire them, they will still come to you. So those are the things you need to be careful. You need to be careful of the association you joined. The kind of association is either the one that is helping you, helping your behavior, helping your behavioral habit, helping you to be better, and the one that is affecting you from who you are to be, that is going to make you lose yourself and make you lose your real purpose. So it's either you join a like this group now, Wiserians, we wiser nations, we are to make you understand that whatever we are learning, we are putting it to work. We are not just hearing it. There's between hearing and taking action. Our own is when you hear it, digest it and take proper action. Work on it so that your life be better. Have the end in mind or whatever things you are doing. Have everything in mind, whatever you actually want to do. So for you to have better understanding, I wanted to Miss Adora, can you come in? I need you to
Oh,
put a little more light to it.
okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, just to share extra context on how social influence and habit attraction go hand in hand. The author James Clear made us understand that there are three social influences: the close, the many, and the powerful. The close. So, the close will be referring to your family and your friends. Very importantly, it's important that we understand that um, there are a couple of things that are within our control. There are a couple of things that are outside our control. And where we come from, what state we are born into, what family we are born into. Sorry, that was my alarm. Okay, so where you have been born to, your family, your state, your country, you do not have so much control over it. That's the truth. However, your friends and your family have a role to play in your habit formation and transformation. There's a story I heard a while ago about an eagle, a baby eagle who was stuck in the midst of chickens. The story tells us that the baby eagle walked around with chickens. Now, this is a disclaimer. I'm not saying chickens are bad. I mean, most of us ate chicken yesterday, right? They have their own place. But now, for the sake of this story, I just need to give you extra context that the eagle would wake up in the morning, not fly, because this eagle sits around chicks or chickens who walk, who use their beak to search for food on the ground and all. But we then get to see that at the tail end of the story that this baby eagle comes across with another eagle. Now, how was this baby eagle able to tell? He said that, oh, this other being looks like me, this other being has a beak like mine, and this other being had wings and was flying. And it was in that space that this little baby eagle had to, intentionally roll with its fellow eagle. And this is where um the clothes come to place. So for you to build a habit and you decide that, oh, going forward I must walk healthily, eat healthily, and you want to build real fine habits. You want to move and intentionally make friends. The truth is that make friends with people who do the same thing. If you are a vocal person, you want to sharpen your ability to speak well. Working with Joyce Daniels would be the next best thing that can happen to you. Why? Because in the WISER Nation, we have a number of people who too take this seriously, right? So this is where the close come to place. Yes, so this is within our control. So you want to, associate and mingle with people whose habit you want to imitate. Do you get it? So this is now speaking about the close. Then let's talk about the many. The many refers to the society we live in. I'm going to give you extra context. My name is Adaora. It means that I am Igbo and I'm from Anambra State. It's a popular culture thing or a society thing that a woman that is married to a man in the Igbo land must have children, right? And not just children, they must have male children. Now, it makes me wonder that, so does that mean that being a female in the Igbo land is an issue, right? But then there's an adage in our place that says that a woman that doesn't have a male child is not properly seated in her husband's house. Society is changing, yes, but up until now, we still have those things being practiced. So it put so much pressure on women at the time, 50 years ago, 100 years ago. A woman does not have a male child, she's uncomfortable. And that's why you now find out that if you see certain families, you see that a woman bears the trend of having children, children, children. I know a family that had 9 girls, and the mother kept on trying and trying until she had a boy. So in total, she has 10 children in this present day Nigeria. And that's what the society can do. Subconsciously or consciously, we strive and we crave for social acceptance. And this is what the society we live in can do. So that is why, as individuals, you we want to, ensure that we are loved by the people around us, particularly the society, and we are not an outcast. And that is why, like I mentioned, the Igbo women will strive and strive and strive. Not like now that things are a bit changing and people are being adaptive to say, oh, be it male or female children, all children come from God and they are as well special. Now, finally, the powerful. Who are the powerful? The powerful are our mentors. The powerful are role models, right? So I'm sure that many of us would have role models. So I do not mind somebody you look up to, somebody whose life fascinates you. You can put it in the comment section. You can put it in the comment section. Okay. So in my own case, so I'm bringing it home something very relatable. Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie is somebody that I look up to. So first instance, and she's somebody I respect. I respect her writing prowess. I respect that she has so much audacity. She has stuff to say in mind and she says it. And I also love how she says it with grace. I mean, and lately, I have then seen her. Oh, she released a book, right? Lately, Dream Count. And there has been so much rave, and me as well. I've been paying attention to see what does Chidamanda have to say. What does she have to say? So with an interview, there was an interview she did 2 weeks ago with Trude, and she talks about how she has two wonderful twin boys, and she had them via a surrogate. Guess what, guys? Subconsciously, it was when I was reading this chapter that it dropped to mind that I'm also thinking about surrogacy. I mean, I've not seen surrogacy as a bad thing. I've just been indifferent and I've always respected everybody. But now I'm paying keen attention to surrogacy. This is how the powerful, the influential, the people that we respect can subtly, help us build habits. Not just Chimamanda. Joyce Daniel is also somebody that I respect and I look up to. Can you imagine, guys? I'm wearing green today. I mean, before Joyce Daniels, I would hardly ever never wear. I mean, green never did make sense to me. But because I love Joyce Daniel for who she is, everything she embodies, subtly, green is making so much sense to me. So now this lies in us that we naturally, or helps us understand that we naturally imitate successful and respected people, and their status makes our habit attractive. So this is why we must, intentionally and carefully curate, people that, disclose the many, the powerful. So it's important that as individuals who must make lasting habits work, we must, take and pay attention to that and find a way to hack it up and ensure that, those habits we love remain sustainable. Over to you, Ekundayo.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Adaora. You have actually pinpointed it and you actually made it to details. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And for you to for you to actually enjoy your aim, your target towards what you are aiming towards, to make your habit nice, you need to join a group of people. You need to join a community where what your desired behavior is their norm, is their normal thing. Like reading people that do what you want to do, that you love, that you desire as your role model. You need to join where they are, people they meet. You need to get in touch with them by reading their books, get in touch with them, and also let them show you the way, like mentorship, guidance, and leading. Let them put you through on what to do. Don't just think because my environment has already put me through what to do, you start following them and this and that. You need to actually focus on how you can improve on those habits, or you can improve by joining a good community. Your area, your vicinity, your environment must not actually control you. You must be the one in charge. Don't let the environment control you. You must be the one in charge of your habits, in charge of your goals, in charge of your desires. Be the one to control. Don't let things just be pushing you. I'm going there. Yes, everybody go to school. I go to school. Everybody finish from school. And then primary, you do secondary, then everybody go to university. After university, they are looking for a job. Then you to follow them to carry the bag. They are looking for a job up and down. Some will not get. Some that get will continue at the place where they work, and some will still go for masters, PhD, and still yet continue that rat race continuously. In this chapter, we're making you to understand that for you to make your habit attractive, you need to link it with what you enjoy doing. You need it to join a community and group of people that are already doing what you wanted to do. You need to join a nice community that will help you to be better, not just keep you at where you are or make you feel you are at least you are doing something, not that you are just doing it. You are improving in your mental health, in your spiritual life, in your physical life, in your mental, and the way you connect with people, you are improving. Those are people you need to connect with. You need to see as your role model and also move closer to them. Don't just say my mentor and then you put your mentor by the side. You are doing your own thing and things are not even working well for you, and you are by the side. If you are understanding what I'm saying, I want to see you on the comment section type make sense. If you don't understand, say I don't understand. Say if you understand, say makes I want to see it make sense. I am hearing I want to see it make sense, make sense. If you really understand what we have been talking about, I want to see it make sense. What are the temptational boundary you are trying to work on right now? What are the things you're actually working on to improve you are doing right now to improve on your habits that you are going to work on right now? What are the temptational boundaries that you're going to work on right now to improve on your habits? I want to see your comments. I want to see your comment right now. Put it on the comment section. I want to see it now. What are the things you want to improve on by yourself concerning it? concerning your behavior, things you want to change about your habit, and how to make your habit look more attractive. Because the way you can make your habit look more attractive is if you connect it with rewards, something that will encourage you, that move you. Okay, if I meet my goal, I will travel to, okay, I will go to Bar Beach or Blue Sea, or visit the Bar Beach where I will enjoy myself and be on my own, enjoying myself, being myself. Or you give yourself target like, okay, if I'm able to do this, I'm going to buy an electronic device, something that will push your mind to want to achieve that goal, that will push your mind to able to get whatever you wanted, like that activity you want to get done, that will help you to get it done. Those things are the things I think you should work on. I want Miss Adora to actually buttress how you make your habit rewardful, like how you actually trigger it to able to be productive with it, and able to be productive with your habit and make it rewarding.
Okay, thank you, Ekundayo. So, practical application, really how to make your habits more attractive, right? So, we have spoken here at length where how cravings and dopamine is responsible for something being attractive to you. We have spoken about temptation bonding. So, very important. After all of this that we have said, it's important that we put them into real life application. So, first, if you'd like to read more often, the first thing you naturally want to do is to associate yourself with people who read. So join a book club. Yeah, a book club. By the reading of association, you're there. You would naturally shift from where you were to where you want to be, right? That helps. You want to wake up really early, have friends, search around. It's an assignment that we give to ourselves. Pair with somebody who is very good, who likes waking up early, right? And that way, you can come to an agreement. Oh, can you call me by the night before? Can we talk about it? Oh, babes, wow, say a day easy or a day hard for me to wake up early. Talk about it the previous night. Oh, can I wake you up by doing that? Some subconsciously, your mind is getting registered to say, oh, we need to wake up early tomorrow. We need to wake up early tomorrow. And this is how people, can help you shaping and become better versions of yourself. Also, we can also do that. Also, we can also make habit attractive by reframing unattractive habits. For instance, should you find Instagram, you spend very productive hours on the gram, you can reframe your mind by, instead of saying, oh, Instagram helps me to relax, you can reframe by saying, Instagram steals like productive hours of my life. The moment a habit feels repulsive to you, you tend to avoid it, right? So it becomes so the moment you reframe, so it's a mind game. Reframe. Oh, Instagram is a waste of time. It's a waste of just a couple of times. Oh, Instagram is a waste of time. That's if it's a waste of time for you. It's not my case actually. You just find out that Instagram now becomes a bit tasteful to you. So very importantly, again, still on temptation bundling. Temptation bundling. I found that as that it has been like the most effective for me. The most effective for me. So it's morning. I need to pray, but I'm tired. I take prayer walks. Prayer walks. So I have music in my ear and I'm taking that walk. So I'm praying, I'm listening to music, and at the same time, I'm taking the work that I need. So that's temptation bundling, right? So even if I have to read books beyond gift of association, I also have that method where I read, watch, and read again. It helps a lot. Listening to music while studying too. So this speaks to us understanding who we are, understanding our strengths and our weaknesses, and aligning all of this to work in our favor. Like I also mentioned, my journey to ending pupa in my life, I had to add honey to my tea, to my bitter tea, and that was because adding honey to my bitter tea, because I have a sweet tooth. You understand? So adding honey to my bitter tea made it much more easier for me. So it was easier for me to take up all of the water that I needed or the tea that I needed because I had my honey in it. So this is a lot to take on, but I believe that step by step, taking it one step at a time, will make it easier and better. And before you know it, you find out that, oh, this habit that you have been wanting to take up is becoming more attractive to you, and some of these habits that you think you should let go are becoming less attractive to you. Thank you so much. That's that for my end. Over to you, Ekundayo.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I wanted to talk about things you need to do, and you need to actually to make your habit look more attractive. You need to make it so rewarding. You need to do motivational rituals, like something you say to yourself daily to get your habit engaging. Like I am confident, I'm on top of my game, I'm smart, I'm awesome, I'm beautiful the way I am. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. I can achieve, I'm an achiever, I'm brave, I'm strong, I'm myself. Nobody can be myself. Nobody can be me, and nobody can be better than me. I'm best version of myself. Those are the motivational rituals that will help your habit, can help you to build more on your habit. Anything that can make your habits stronger, make it beneficial to you, are the motivational rituals that you need to work on. And you actually need to make the moment you make your habit rewarding, it will actually look more attractive. When you relate whatever you are getting, what you are getting back from attempting something, what you are gaining back from attempting something, maybe you can, okay, now I'm going, if instead of you telling yourself, I want to go and play basketball, instead of saying I want to go and ball, instead of worrying yourself about I want to go and exercise myself. Don't say it in such a way that it will it will look unattractive to you. Say it in such a way that it will be easy. So when you look at it, when you wake up, you're like, I want to go and play basketball. You'll be like, for me to walk from here to that side, I'll be tired. All those things, you just look at the benefit part of it. You look at what you are gaining, what you are gaining from it. When you exercise yourself, your body will look fit. When you meet with people, you're able to connect with a lot of people. You will not be alone thinking by yourself. You're able to interact with one another, interact with people that's around you that will influence you and make you better. Those are things you need to, you can only make your habit look more attractive when you make it rewarding. And also joining a culture, joining a team of people that are already what you wanted to be, and also building and also connecting with people, creating using temptational bundling, using temptational bundling are the way you can make your habit look more attractive. And my last quote before we conclude on today is that the more attractive an opportunity is, the more likely it become an habit forming, by James Clear. James Clear actually make it easy for you to understand it, that the more attractive you make the opportunity look like, the more it become an habit forming, the more it look easy for you to achieve it. Look at the benefit, look at the reward apart from what you want to gain, what you are going to see. And then secondly, look at how you will be after when you are actually connecting with a lot of people. Connect My connection with Miss Joyce Daniel brought me out of my hidden point, because I like talk to people, but I always be in my before I actually be among people, but I like to be in my calm area. I like to stay in a quiet environment. And getting closer to George Daniel, I'm able to understand public speaking. I've not get closer, but I'm getting more closer. Understanding how to do public, how to talk conveniently, the way I'm speaking, how to engage with people, and able to anchor events, able to and then I also able to get in touch with Sako, and I'm able to balance myself little by little by it's not something you can just do once and say you want to achieve everything once. It takes time. You do it little by little so that it will be easy. The more you make it more attractive to you, you will keep doing it small, 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 small. Now till when you are already what you want to achieve, what you want to gain, what you want to become. You make it continuously. You make it continuously. I hope you are learning. Please, I want to hear I am learning. Please type it on the comment section. I am learning. I want to see your comment. I want to see your comment. I am learning. I want to see on the comment section I'm learning. And Adora, do you have a final word before we ask our audience question? If they have any question to ask, you have a final note that you wanted to share with us?
My final words, would be, it's not that deep, although it's deep. Um, Everything has got a hack, and it lies within us, or it is in our power to make it work. So make it obvious, make it attractive, and every other thing will follow. Make it obvious, make it attractive, and every other thing will follow. And that those are my final lines. Make it obvious, make it attractive, and every other thing will follow. Thank you so much, Ekundayo.
Thank you so much. And on the final note, every little every little error in habit, every mistake in habit is can be corrected in thin time. It's not something because you wanted to do something you didn't able to do it, not blaming yourself. It's out of it. Please, you need to take it step by step. Start looking for what you can do that will help you enjoy your habits. Things you do to make you enjoy your habit. And anything that is like adding bad attempt to your habit, something that's adding negativity to your habit, you need to step away from it little. You need to run, always make all this your any bad attitude unattractive to you so that it will not affect your good habit. Habit make you better. Habit are behavioral that repeatedly occurs that turn automatic within you. So things are things you need to work on. Please, if you have any question, kindly ask. I wanted to hear from you, to hear from you. Any question you want to ask us, kindly type it on the comment section. We will read and give you answer immediately. Any question? Do you have any question? Please type it on the comment section. We will read it and answer you. Okay. Ah. Do you actually have, Miss Adora? Do you have any words you wanted to?
None from my end. We are all good. We are all good.
Okay. Wow. I'm happy to I'm happy you are following us with you are following through with us and you are enjoying our discussion for today. Make your habits look more attractive.
Yeah.
Make it more attractive. Just tell me four things you've learned today. Just type it there. Four things you've learned. Mention four things you've learned from our discussion today. Type it on the comment section. I want to see it. I want to know maybe you are actually understanding what we are sharing here with you. I want you to type it right there. And if you have not watched the first law of behavioral changes, please check maybe this angle or this side, check the previous video on how to improve on our behavioral changes. The first law, that is make it obvious. Kindly go there and read it, and also uh listen to our records of last month, April edition. Kindly go there and listen to April edition. And this May edition, you can listen and watch and listen and listen and listen, and so that you will understand what James Clear is trying to make us understand about make your habit look more attractive. Please, I wanted to see on the comment section if you're understanding. I want to see on the comment section. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I remain my humble self, MC Toles Abiodun Timothy Ekundayo, well known as MC Toles. I'm also an electrical engineer, and I'm happy to partake in today's to be able to speak to you the book about atomic habit by James Clear. James Clear is really clear. He make your habit clear to you, and also make it attractive to you, things you need to do. And Miss Adora, can you give us a final note from you?
Uh, good good morning, Wiser Nation. It has been a great time here with you. I had a great time. Seeing you same time next month, first Monday in June by 6 a.m. Ciao. Bye, everyone. Have a great day and a pleasant week ahead. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone, for those that have watched. And you can still review this video for better understanding. Thank you so much. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for hearing, for watching us live. And don't forget, if you missed the previous edition, that is April edition, you check on Just Dana's page. You will check uh, by this right or this side. You will see there. Kindly preview it so that you have better understanding on how to make your habit obvious, how to make it appealing, how to make it nice for you to see, how to make it easy for you to see, how to do your habit planning, how to design your environment to help your habit better, how to make it habit forming, how to create awareness around you. Those things are what you're going to learn. And I'm happy to be here sitting in front of you. Thank you so much. Thank you for being with us. See you next month by on Monday by 6 a.m. Bye.